Welcome to the Haworth Music Podcast.
Hello.
This is one person short.
Yeah.
Glenn pulled a runner on us this morning. But Nick's here.
That's me.
What's going on, Nurk?
Oh, living the dream.
Yeah?
Nah.
No, not
Come
really.
on.
Not really.
Yeah.
Kind of sick dream is this,
Yeah.
Nick? Let's get straight into it.
Yep.
We had the ESP on Tour show.
Yes, we did.
When was it? Last
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Nah, so basically what we had was the guys from CMI Australia who do ESP and LTD guitars. So we had 3 of them come down,
Yep.
2 of which were like the ESP
Gurus?
specific
The
gurus.
gurus.
Yeah, the product managers and that sort of thing. Lovely guys, really, really knowledgeable.
Yep.
They basically came down and with them brought about 10 of the 2018 ESP guitars down.
Yeah. Which are all in the shop.
Which are still
Except the ones that
except
sold.
for the ones that sold that night. So we basically had about over 30 people rock up, and pretty much if you were there, you'd know it was very loud metal.
It should be.
night.
It's ESP.
Yeah. We had about 8 amps set up around the room, and basically pretty much anybody was just welcome to come in and try out any of the new guitars.
Yeah.
And
they couldn't coordinate what they were going to play.
No, that's right. We did have Metallica blaring on the TV,
okay.
so I'm sure that gave some inspiration.
Yeah.
But me and Dave from Studio 19 was there as well.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of standing there, just looking at each other like
Trying to absorb
this
the
is
noise.
This is incredibly loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a really good night.
What were the popular models?
So popular ones would have been there was a Silver Burst Eclipse, which sold on the night.
Yeah.
And that thing was that was awesome. That was just getting passed
Silver Burst
around.
is coming back.
Yeah.
It was such a
it.
massive thing in the late 90s, early 2000s, that whole new metal thing.
That's right, yeah.
Head from Korn had a Silver Burst
Like
7-string Ibanez.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it was like everyone wanted one, and then all the cheap brands started making like rip-up versions, which I did buy. J&D, Luthier, Silver Burst 7-string, and then realised after about a month that I have no idea what I'm doing with this
What's
thing.
this extra string for?
Yeah. But yeah, Silver Burst Eclipse be rad.
Yeah,
and
it was
Eclipse,
sick. It had the other thing that was cool about it, which I hadn't seen before, were the Fishman like electric guitar pickups. What are they called? Fishman.
They're in the Schecters as well.
Yeah, and they got like a little line through the actual pickup, so it had those in it.
Yeah, I'm having a
forgive
mental
me
blank
for
what they're
yeah,
called.
but they were wicked.
We have spoken about those
Yeah.
pickups on a podcast a few weeks ago when we talked about the new Schecters.
Yeah.
Because they're making these crazy like 7-string pickups and everything. It's like Fishman. They've nailed it.
Yeah.
They sound so good. I played one of those Sheckies up at Wollongong with those pickups in it. And I didn't think anything would sound as good as the DiMarzios that they put in the Ibanez stuff. But these things are stupid good.
Yeah, that's it. So I think we might have another guitar over there with those pickups in them still. But so it had that Silver Burst. The other really popular model that was getting a lot of attention, which is probably my pick of the lot, was the Kirk Hammett Purple Sparkle.
Yes. So did that sell, or is
No,
it still got
it's
it?
still there, and that thing is just the coolest guitar to look at. Like, I just can't
Fishman
get over
Fluence.
it. That's the one, the Fluence.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Fishman Fluence in the Silver Burst. But yeah, that Purple
Kirk
Sparkle.
Hammett, I had only seen photos of it, and I was like, purple sparkle, righto. But then when you see it,
It's just
in the flesh.
Oh, you pull it out. Like, I pulled it out of the box, and I actually had no idea of what guitars we were getting for the show. We basically just ordered
just a pallet
the
turned
10 best sellers, most popular, like hottest models kind of thing. And I pulled that one out, and I was just like, holy beep. This is sick. Like, it doesn't look like a cheap, like there's like cheap sparkles with the real tiny flakes that just kind of look like a bit of like it's more like a metallic thing. This is like one of those like deep flaky black and purple sparkles.
Like Kirk was real high.
Yeah, he was just like,
when he came up with that design.
Yeah.
It's not sparkly enough.
Yeah.
Make it sparklier.
Yeah, so that just, I don't know, you need to see it in person to really get a good idea. But
cool.
that
try
is
and get
awesome. Floyd Rose, Kirk Hammett, KH602 with the EMG Kirk Hammett bone breaker pickups.
Ooh, bone breakers.
Yeah, I know.
So mean.
Yeah.
At least it's good they come up with like good names for it. It's the thing. I really like Ibanez, but it's like come up with better names than like the 10 to 70p.
Yeah,
hey,
right.
and you're like, oh man,
yeah, I love them.
Call it the bone breaker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But other than that, what was the 8-string you were having a little tinkle on this morning?
Well, it's an LTD Deluxe. Was it a H? It was like a horizon shape.
H1008
yeah,
or
but it was
a fan fret.
Fan fret,
yeah,
8-string.
multi-scale 8-string.
It's
that
so
thing is
cool.
huge. That thing is huge
cool.
in so many ways.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get Zav over the road later today to do some videos on some of these, because I want to see what he can do on a fan fret 8-string.
Yeah, I'm curious.
He seems to be able to shred on whatever you put in his hands. So that'll be the ultimate test.
Yeah.
To see what he can do with the fan fret 8-string. The crazy thing with the fan fret, we were just across the road and I was playing it, and is that you totally forget that you're playing that it has fan frets.
That's it.
You play it exactly the same way. You don't miss the fret. It seems like you should. I don't know.
I think it's because
more
of
natural.
that's right. I feel like because when you're playing, you naturally kind of
bend your hand
to
get into the right position.
That's right. And so it's like, I remember the first one I saw was one of those Ibanez acoustic ones that we got a couple of years ago.
And you start playing bar chords on it and it doesn't feel weird.
It's like, I thought it was going to be like learning how to, play chords all over again. It just feels
I feel exactly the same.
Comfortable. And the intonation is perfect on them. That's one of the biggest advantages of
and
the
like
fan
I'm
frets.
more of like a speed shredder.
Good. Same. If you guys have ever seen me play Facebook Live, you know that I'm all about the speed and the shred.
Yeah, if it goes above the 4th fret, I'm just tapping.
Yeah.
Just tapping. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Just tap and sweep.
So
the old
fast.
Tap and
sweep. What is it? Sweep. See, I don't even know.
I don't know. Sweep picking.
I'm the old like A, E.
Yeah.
And the other chords that are there.
Those ones.
Those ones.
And all the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah. The other cool thing while we're on the metal guitars is that we have just jumped on board, which we have done these, but not like the absolute top of the line stuff.
Yeah.
But we're doing it now. And that is the Ernie Ball Music Man USA made models. And we have five
USA Ernie
about
Ball
to
Music
land
Man.
any minute. Now, they're priced pretty aggressively for the fact that they, some of these retail for your sort of $6,500 or whatever. The sale prices on them are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I've got about half of the list up on the website at the moment, so I have to finish that today. But
nice.
You can check them all out there. Obviously, like there's the Petrucci models, which are probably the most popular and favourite ones, and I think we have a couple of them. We have a JP15 and a Majesty.
Yeah, the Majesty is probably my pick.
I like that they call it's not just black; it's Polar Noir.
Polar Noir, yeah. It's
like polar. You think white, noir, dark.
He's like, oh my god!
It's like the Arctic at night.
We'll leave that up to your imagination what that one's going to look like.
Yeah.
But I mean, out of all of them, I think that would be my pick. We had that black Majesty in a couple of months ago, and with the, and I actually really liked that guitar.
It was like a Monarch one.
I actually
because it had the trans
down the middle
through the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But it had like it's got the I don't know. I think it's like a 10 decibel boost. Pot.
Yeah.
And you like click that on, and you've never heard a guitar go
it starts
meaner.
To scream.
Yeah.
It just screams at your face.
I've just loved plugging that in and just being like, check this out.
Yeah.
Bang.
It's a face melting switch. Yeah. My face.
Yeah. Oh, holy.
Yeah. The other one that I'm keen to get as well is the we're getting the Valentine in the transplant. Oh, Nick's Gypsy Juice / Moonshine is everywhere. Seriously,
yes.
he seems to get happier and happier the more he drinks it. But yeah,
it's Paige's
I don't know what it is.
Concoction. You can ask her about it.
Okay, well, yeah. I don't know. Anything that's just like made in a barrel outdoors, I don't trust.
In a glass bottle.
Yeah, in a glass bottle.
Yes.
But yeah, so the Valentine we're getting the Trans Black, which is the old mate from Maroon 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. Didn't know that.
I'm basing that off a photo I saw for about 30 seconds. That looks like the guy from Maroon 5.
I don't know.
I hope it is.
I don't know whether I'm more excited for you to be wrong or right.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on a tick.
Yeah.
We'll actually look this up.
Let's get some fact behind this. But
I'm sure, like, I know about... I have... Useless music knowledge is my forte.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, I am 100% correct.
Oh.
Yep. It is
would have been funnier
James Valentine of
funnier
Maroon
if you
5.
were wrong. But
I know it would have been, hey? But yeah, so it's his signature model, which they're priced really good as well. For American made, and they are different. They're different to what you get out of, say, like a Les Paul or a Strat. Other like American-made electric guitars, their neck profiles are different.
That's right.
The body shapes and the contours of them are just a little bit different as well.
Like I was saying with that Majesty, like it's a really small body, but it's got a big horn, and it kind of you actually stand there and play it or sit down and play it. Like this is
they're balanced
super comfortable.
Perfectly. So like you think this little headstock on it as well. They are just really like balanced nicely. You don't fight them to play them at all. I still think that with just the Sterlings we've got, the Sterling Stingray and Cutlass ones that we've had are some of the best electric guitars I've ever played. They feel amazing to play. Some of them have like slight V-necks on them.
Yeah, or the offset Vs and that.
And it's insane. It's like, how isn't this caught on? Like, and other people doing this yet? But they're very cool. The one we're also getting like a Luke and the sort of things that you
got a good spread,
good spread of them. But one I'm really keen on is this the Armada. Have you seen?
I haven't seen this one actually. Raph was telling me that you guys had picked this one.
I got one pick on it, right? So like there was a list here, and we were going through it, and I was like, I really want that Armada, even though it is crazy looking. Yeah, it's sort of like it's like two triangles that have been merged into,
I'm Googling this now,
one. It's totally bizarre. I'm pretty sure it's either triple mini humbucker or just two humbuckers in a trans. It's a trans black, but only one of the triangles has a quilt. It's totally different.
Yeah, no, I feel ya.
But there was just something that I'm like,
that kind of vibe?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
It's on the website. It's on our website. If you just go to the search bar and type in Armada,
it's like the top half. If you just saw that, you'd be like Les Paul.
Yeah,
and then you see the bottom half. You're like, hang on, is it a?
It's so trippy. It's so trippy. It's so trippy. Yeah,
that is probably the most different guitar I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, but you only live once, don't you?
Yeah.
You only get to spend someone else's money once.
YOLO. Is that what they say?
Yeah, you'll never, ever get to pick another guitar again. I'm sure we'll probably sit on it for 10 years. But I'll enjoy it, though.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all that matters, isn't it? But yeah, so there is like going to be the full range online as well. There's these cool hollow bodies as well. There's silhouette, silos, Stingrays, Cutlasses, Lukes, and obviously all the Petrucci models will be up there. But yeah, USA made Ernie Ball Music Man electric guitars at Haworth.
Sick.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's insane how much stuff we have over there.
It is actually. Did you know? Just while we're on new stuff,
I
don't know if you know this, but the Yamaha Trans Acoustics and a Japanese Yamaha SA220 coming in possibly tomorrow, if not Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Those Japanese Yamaha acoustics are so good.
And that SA220, the hollow body one, they only do like 3 or 4 electrics, like Japanese-made electrics. Like they do the SGs, which Matt Harvey plays one who works here. He's got one of the Japanese Yamaha SG things, and then the SA220 hollow bodies are just
they're
fantastic.
The sort of hidden secret of the music industry is the Yamaha electric guitar, and the people that know...
That's right.
Just only play them.
Yeah.
They're like they had so many of those sort of weird lawsuity guitars back in the day in the 70s and stuff. But there's just something about them that even like their telly style things and stuff are just
the sound and the
sound so
feel
good,
of them
and just the
incredible.
quality is like so high.
They
have their own sound.
Did you have Steve Holmes on the podcast at some point? He's got a mad red, like it's like a Yamaha hollow body. I don't know how old it is.
Yeah, that's right.
But I remember he brought that in. It would have been over a year ago now, and I had a bit of a play on that, and I was like, "This is
their hollow body is
amazing."
I think 100% stand up against like a 335 or a 339.
Oh,
American
easily,
made Gibson. Yeah.
There's something about they're super clear in the tone, but like. Like that doesn't mean that they're like necessarily like super clean. They just like got a really nice balance.
Yeah. Milky used to work here, played a hollow body Yamaha. As well. Sydney Girls Choir, Fives were started.
Might have to get one.
Represent.
Yeah. But yeah, new stuff. Heaps of new stuff. But
that's all very cool stuff. And thanks for the ESP guys for coming along and doing it.
Yeah, it was a good night.
It was rad. And everyone that came along.
Yeah.
Big shout out there as well. It's cool. That's a big turnout.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right.
Debate time.
Well, this is debate time, but it's to be honest with you, it's getting harder and harder for me to find things to debate about. So I just I've been watching some cool movies and documentaries lately, and I thought there's so many rad biopics made about musicians and documentaries made about bands and musicians and stuff. Thought we could discuss our favourites.
Yeah.
What do you think? Where do you want to start? You want to start?
You go first.
I have to say, as far as like a biopic and not a documentary goes, it's hard to go past Ray.
Yep. I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude. So good. Jamie Foxx obviously plays Ray Charles. But the crazy thing is, which just made the movie even cooler after I knew this. I'd seen it when I watched it again. So they're like, okay, but you're gonna have to at least learn like a little bit of piano, so you don't look like we're just faking it, sort of thing. He'd already got the part.
Yeah.
And he's like, I went to college on a piano scholarship.
Like, what?
He plays everything and sings everything in the movie.
Really?
He's legit doing it, and they're like, what are you talking about? He just goes over it. They've got it in like the behind the scenes thing of it. And he's just in the room, like just like with Ray Charles.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Shredding up a storm on the keys. It's just like, is this guy born to play this part? It's like, this is it. So that's, you must see that. That's so good. So good.
Yeah.
And documentary wise, I just finished watching the Defiant ones, which is on Netflix. Dr. Dre, Jimmy Irvine documentary. And these are the two guys that basically started Beats together. But I think even though it's new, it's probably one of the best music documentaries I've ever seen. So good. Like this, like Jimmy Irvine's produced everyone, like Springsteen, John Lennon, Stevie Nicks, all these guys. And then you got Dre on the other side who's making NWA and just turning Snoop Dogg into a... But it's crazy that these two dudes can like somehow come together, and it's almost like their lives are almost on the same path in totally different worlds until combined, and they sell Beats to Apple for $3 billion.
It's like, yes.
What's crazy, just a spoiler alert for this documentary though, is that the whole Beats scene came about in like a 1.5 minute conversation where he just came around to his house because Dr. Dre was going to start selling shoes or some shit. He's like, you shouldn't be selling sneakers, you should be selling speakers. He's like, that's a good idea, can we do that? He's like, we can 100% do that. And then he left, and then next week they had a speaker company set up. Boom. They didn't muck around. Yeah, it's a very cool documentary. The Defiant ones, check that out. What do you got, Nick?
I'm trying to think.
Nothing.
No, there's well, probably the most recent one I would have watched would have been the Amy Winehouse one.
That was good.
Which I really enjoyed.
That was really good. It was super depressing.
It was, that's right. It's not a cheery.
It's not a happy-go-lucky documentary.
That's right. Yeah. It's not exactly a cheery one.
That poor woman was exploited to all
big time.
Yeah. It's like...
she was just getting dragged around by one person or another.
Her dad is like the most horrible person on the face of the earth. And she's like... She gets clean and she's all good.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just want to hang out on an island.
Yeah, just like,
I'm rich.
leave me be.
I'm rich.
Yeah, that's
just
right. I've done it.
Let me do it, whatever. Yeah. And the dad's
He's like, nah.
I'm not rich though.
Yeah,
so
let's get this documentary crew here to film you.
Can we not have all the cameras here?
Yeah.
No. It's pretty bad.
Super messed up.
It's pretty bad, but it is good.
Really good, yeah. Good insight.
And it's filmed really well with like the... They pull the lyrics up on the screen when she's like singing live stuff and things, which kind of give you a good insight into it. That's really good.
Going on about.
Yeah.
Other ones would be like,
what's it called? It's called Stronger, isn't it?
The
Amy Winehouse one.
Amy Winehouse one. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's called Amy.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's probably the most recent one I watched. I swear there is one on the tip of my tongue, which is a biopic, and it's not. There's the James Brown one, which I really enjoyed.
That was cool.
I can't remember what it's called.
Nah, he was so ruthless. He was as well. Yeah.
I can't remember what that's called, but I remember.
I just remember watching that. I still don't think I've watched it from start to finish. I've only ever seen it in like bits.
Bits of it,
and it's a bit where his band's practicing and he's just like screaming. It's like, every instrument's a drum. It's just like, what are you talking about? It's like, bah, 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 bah. Everything is just like, God damn it. Yeah, all right, sorry.
Yeah. I can't. Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the best.
Yeah, that's the best definitely one. The best one.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that Spinal Tap is...
Yeah.
Well, it's a mockumentary.
Yeah.
But if you take that out and just say... They legit toured, like, those actors.
Oh, really?
They toured the States, like, and everything, and played arenas. So, for something that started out as a joke, turned into, like...
Went pretty good.
A solid rock band effort. Heaps funny stuff, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Thanks for listening to Haworth Music Podcast. Subscribe on iTunes or Podbean. And make sure you leave us a review. Tell your friends and all that nonsense. Laters.
Bye.